Sri Lanka's Prime Minister is warning that more attacks are still a possibility after the Easter Sunday bombings that claimed 321 lives. My colleague Jacqueline Vuga discussed the issue with RT's Donald Corter.
ISIS's declaration came not very long after Sri Lanka's Deputy Defense Minister said the bombings may have been in retaliation to the Christchurch shootings last month. And after an initial investigation, officials said that these two Islamic terrorist groups that may or may not be connected to ISIS could have been working within a larger international terrorist network. Now, the series of bombings that took place on Easter Sunday had a death toll now at 321 confirmed deaths and another 500 injured. According to UNICEF, even 45 children were among the victims. Now, Sri Lankan authorities were actually warned a full 2 weeks before this series of bombings took place, and the cabinet spokesperson has already taken to apologize for not picking up on the tip.
International intelligence agencies have informed...
On the 4th of April, international intelligence agencies informed us that such an incident could take place. Their detailed reports named Christian churches and tourist destinations as the main targets. As the government, we are responsible for all that. We are sorry and we apologise to everybody.
Let's go back to the claim that this attack was in retaliation for the New Zealand mosque shootings. What exactly was said there?
Well, as of right now, it's the Sri Lankan authorities that are making that claim. But we just actually heard a statement from the New Zealand Prime Minister who said that this claim hasn't actually been backed by solid intelligence information yet. And just to remind our viewers about what happened in New Zealand, on March 15th, a mosque and an Islamic center were shot up in Christchurch, New Zealand. Now, 50 people were killed, another 50 people were injured, and the 28-year-old shooter was a self-described white supremacist. His crimes and the mass shootings he committed are considered to be some of the deadliest in New Zealand's history.
This is one of New Zealand's darkest days.
The role of social media has been highlighted over both the attacks on Sunday and in New Zealand. Tell us more about that.
It's actually played a big part in both. In the case of Christchurch, the shooter put up a startling manifesto for the world to see across the internet, and then he live streamed the first part of his terrorist attack, and it actually took authorities quite a while to take it down off the internet. And in the case of Sri Lanka, authorities have actually already blocked major social media platforms. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram and YouTube are among them, with others included. And this is part of the government's state of emergency declaration, basically. So it's really situations like this where the dilemma between freedom on the internet and the possibility of terrorists using it as a weapon for evil comes to the forefront.